Fellow diamond painting addicts, and welcome back to Diamond Painting Anonymous. I'm Daphne, and I'm here today to share with you the dekit and finish of my latest Oraloa kit, which was Jeune Fille. I'm so excited to be done with this kit. It turned out amazingly well, and I think I've mentioned to you guys before that it's not something that I probably would have picked for myself. It was a sneak peek from Oraloa, so a big thank you to them for letting me do that because I had a lot of fun doing it. You guys, there's a drill trapped in there. Can you see it? I started to put these drills away and I pulled out my squares. I don't really know why I was thinking that this was square, because it wasn't. It was a round, obviously. Ooh, okay. So stickers don't come off cleanly. Noted. I will remember that for next time. So I'm going to leave the ones that I need to clean off, the containers that I need to clean off. I'm going to leave those out so that I know which ones I need to clean. Let's see how cleanly this one comes off. They actually didn't stick down all the way. They would peel up, so it didn't really stick as I was doing the kit. So that one came off pretty clean. Whoops, there's a loose drill in there. Put this one back where it goes. There's a weird shadow in there. I thought there was a drill. There was a drill stuck up there. How weird. Okay, let me put this one back where it goes. 159, 166. This kit was a lot of fun to do, in large part because it had so many ABs. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ABs in this kit, and those came with it. I didn't add those in. And actually, for that reason, I didn't feel the need to add any in because there were already so many in the kit. 166. I love my Elizabeth Ward trays. They look so colorful. I see people posting on Instagram all the time, and they post, you know, pictures of the trays with all the drills in them. It's just so colorful looking. It's crazy. All right, 307. I don't remember exactly how long it took me to do this kit. I was trying to race through it. I was hoping to have it done so that I could show you before I released the sneak peek video. Didn't quite make it, but I did get most of it done, or at least half of it done, I think, for that video. And then I finished the rest of it in February, and I really like the colors in it. It was a lot of pastels, a lot of blues. Actually, it had a lot of every color now that I look at it. I had blue, I had pink, I had yellow, oranges, greens, might have been a purple in there. Maybe no purples, but other than that, lots of different colors. All right, 352. You guys, it's been so unseasonably warm here lately. My husband had a couple of days off because it was raining, but you know, it was still February and we were having 60, almost 70-degree weather, which is crazy. No snow, which is kind of a bummer. Ooh, now we're jumping all the way to 600. We didn't really get a lot of snow this year. It snowed a little bit here while we were on our trip to Canada, but other than that, haven't really seen a whole lot. It has rained a couple of times. I actually wish it would rain more because we could use it, but no luck so far. I know there are plenty of people who are getting way too much rain, but yeah, send it our way. We could use it. Okay, a lot of these colors, you can see there weren't very much of those particular colors. I used a lot more of these small containers to kit this one up than I usually do, just because there were so many colors that, like I said, there weren't very many drills of. 647. Forgot what I was going to say. You guys, getting old is terrible. I mean, it's not terrible. Beats the alternative, as my dad always used to say. Man, I hate forgetting what I'm going to say while I'm in the middle of saying it. That's frustrating. Here's a green 703. Oh, I don't have any of these, so that's nice. Always like it when I get spares I don't have any of. I am in the middle of trying to come up with projects for my spare drills because I just put those in the AB bag. Hang on, let me switch those around. So now I've gone back to my, even though they're not the same, I'm going to put them in the same bag because, yeah, it was annoying and frustrating on that one kit that my project that I did where I had to kind of sort through them. But I've decided that people are right. You know, when I get to projects, I may need one or the other, especially when someone pointed out that even diamond art clubs are not all the same color. It always amazes me when I find one that is, though. I guess sometimes it's hard to tell if they're different shades or it's just a trick of the light. Or maybe it's just my old eyeballs that can't tell the difference sometimes. Anyway, so I'm back to saving all of them, as long as they're good drills, which these were. Coming up with projects to use them on. I have one blank canvas still hanging around that I can use. I used one of mine on my project that I shared with you guys before. And I have another one that I'm going to be using. And I have an idea for it, and I went out and I bought some supplies. So hopefully I'll be ready to share that shortly. It's always fun to work on new projects. And working on, let's see, 760, working on my schedule so that I know what I have coming up, what events I have coming up for things that I want to work on, goals that I want to meet, etc. Planning is always, while I enjoy planning, sometimes I feel like I spend too much time planning and then I never get anything done because I've spent all my time that could have been used working on the thing, planning the thing, which is frustrating. But I guess that's how life goes sometimes, right? All right, ooh, some wildly different colors in here. I think this one is going to match the majority. Oh, I've got another one stuck up in there. So get my tweezers out and push that one down. Okay. Try to make sure I get all of the drills out and not have any hanger-ons left over so that when the next time I go to use the kit, I don't need to worry about it. All right, that's the first row of them done. I'm in the 900s and I've got two ABs that are in the 900s. Oh, you guys, I didn't put these in order. No wonder I was jumping around. Well, they're mostly in order. All right, let me save my 900s because I need to go back and do some 300s. I always forget when I use my Elizabeth Ward trays that I put them in order of, you know, the number of drills if I can. Sometimes I run out of containers. Like this one, there were a lot of drills that didn't have very much quantity, but because I was using these containers in another kit, my small ones, I ran out. These are not going to come off. That's not going to make me happy. All right, something to remember for next time, that their stickers are not removable. So I will use my washi taped containers so that I don't have to do all of this. Okay, I'm not going to sit here and do all of this on camera with you guys. So I think what I will do is I will just empty some of these and then I will save the picking off of all the stickers to do on my own time rather than making you guys watch it. Can't imagine that's appealing to sit and watch someone peel stickers. Unless maybe that's an ASMR thing. I guess I could make a video of me just doing that. Here's me peeling off all the stickers. Again, I can't imagine that that would be entertaining, but what do I know? I don't understand the ASMR thing. I was actually thinking, somebody was talking, I was watching a video yesterday and somebody was talking about sensory deprivation tanks and talking about, you know, people pay good money for this kind of thing. And I thought, ooh, that's something I would not pay for because sensory deprivation does not appeal to me at all. All right, so let's see. I'm trying to look at my numbers here and see. I've got some 800s, so let me do those first. And then actually I think the rest of them are all in the 900s. So 803. No wonder they were all out of order because I wasn't paying any attention to how I was doing them. All right. This one I had quite a few left. Like I said, I really enjoyed doing this kit, not only because of the ABs, but the quality is very nice too. I like Oraloa's quality a lot, and I would put them up there on par with Dreamer Designs and Diamond Painting Shop for quality of drills. And you get so many ABs. I know that's a big thing for a lot of people, that you get ABs, because it can get expensive if you, well, not only expensive if you buy them for yourself to put them in there. I mean, AB drills aren't that expensive, but, you know, finding ones that go with the colors in your kit, a lot of people don't want to do guesswork. And I've known some people who, they buy AB drills, but then they actually will buy a different number than what the actual AB says because they feel like they match better. Like for instance, they might not use these ABs for $9.95. They might use them for a different color that they felt matched better because they feel like those are too dark or too light, depending on the color, to look good in the kit. I do enough paintings that I just figure if it doesn't look good, A, I can change it. And B, if I don't want to or I don't have time to change it, then it's not the end of the world, right? I've always got another diamond painting to work on. If I was really invested in it and it was something that I was going to be hanging up in my home or something, then maybe my answer would be different. But all right, so let me pull out all my 900s here. So I've got some of these ABs. Oh, I missed an 800 AB. I'm trying to line these all up here so I can figure out which containers I'm going to need to clean off with my Goo Gone so that I can get all of the residue left over from the stickers off of them. Okay, that one is not all the way closed because it's dropping drills. Okay, I think this is the only 800 I missed. So 819 ABs. This is such a pretty pink. This was one of my favorite colors in this kit. And like I said, never want to waste an AB. Although I do think I need to go back and kind of keep track of what ABs I have and which ones I don't, because then when I would know without having to pull out my box and go through my box, I would know which ones I had and which ones I don't. I keep saying I'm going to do it, but I haven't done it yet, so it must not be that important. If it was, I would make the time to do it, right? All right, that one's empty. I really like this kind of mulberry purplish color. 902, so that one can go back in there. Let's see. 939. I know I have a ton of 939. So let me open up my trash container here. I'm just going to dump them in my trash container because I don't need those. All right. Then, again, let me move some things around so I've got room. Okay. Then, what do I have? 959. Find that one. This one's getting kind of full. It's always funny to me how I get a lot of certain colors And then some I'll have none of that particular color. Like for grays and things that get used a lot in kits, that I understand. But then I wonder, am I just constantly picking kits that have the same colors in them because that's what appeals to me? Could be. Ooh, I don't have very many of these. That's good. All right. Oop, there's one stuck at the back there. Okay. All right, 961. Then we have 966. Yeah, I can't wait to share what I'm planning to do with some of these because I really do need to do. Oh, there's another one stuck. Guys, I'm dropping everything today. Oh, well, wherever it was, it went went flying because it's not stuck in there now. I have so many projects and so many things that I want to share with you guys, and I just feel like I don't ever have enough time in the day. Okay, let me look really quick and make sure I don't have any other 900s. Yes, I do. There's one right here, 964. This was another color there was a lot of in the kit. I can't wait to show it to you guys now that it's done. Come on, get out of there. All right, there's 964. 970. Just getting so many of these spares. And I have even more of my square spares because I bought that art dot to have extras, foolishly thinking that I needed to bump up the amount I have, which I totally didn't at all need to do. So, all right, 995 is an AB. Do I have any ABs of that one? Ooh, I do not. And I had quite a few left over. That's another nice thing about these Oraloa kits. Not only do you get the ABs, but they send you more than enough, so you have extras left over. Okay, that's a piece of trash, so I'll get that out in a minute. 995, and then I have 996. All right. Then I'm going to be moving into the 3000s, which means I need to sort my containers out for just a moment so I can make sure that I have what I need pulled. So don't go anywhere, I'll be right back. 3072. Let me find that one. Okay. And then I've got another AB. That's something I like about Oraloa. A lot of the diamond companies use their own kind of, I guess, proprietary numbering system for their ABs. I find that annoying sometimes because why not just use, like Oraloa does, the number of the drill? Everyone keeps them in DMC order for the most part anyway, so why not do that? Again, you can see how many ABs I had left, so really enjoy having that because then I can use them in another project and they're leftovers. I didn't have to purchase them. All right, 3340. Now, all of my round drills fit in one box so far. I'm rapidly approaching the point where I think I'm going to have to expand this, which is why I want to do some other projects, because I want to use up some of the drills that are in my spares. Now I need 3700s. Let me go pull all of those and I'll be right back. Okay, first one, 3705. Definitely going to have to ease some of the overcrowding in my box here. I think I've mentioned before I kind of want to redo these. I haven't really even been using this box this long, and it took quite a while to set up, which is kind of crazy for me to want to change it already, but I think if I use some of them up and get it to where things sit a little bit freer in here, maybe that will help how I feel about it. Come on, get out of there. It's a very pretty pink. 37.13. Okay, then there we go, 37.26. It just helps me if I put them in order, so that way when I'm going through to pull out all of my bags, I know when I've made a mistake, like I did at the beginning, not realizing what I was doing. Okay, 37.26. It's getting so hot in here. Like I said, we've been having some really kind of crazy weather. You know, me, I want, before I turn the furnace or the air conditioning on, I want to have somebody come out and look at it just to make sure that, you know, nothing's going to go wrong when I turn it on. And this last summer, last year, but right before we took our trip to Maine, we had to have our air conditioner went on the fritz, and we had to have the coil in it replaced. And our house is getting old enough that we probably should have had somebody come out and look at it before we turned it on. So we had to do that. And then the furnace started, and I told my husband before we turned the furnace on, I said, we really should get somebody to come out and look at it before we turn it on. Oh, no, it'll be fine. And then it goes on the fritz. And so I told him, I said, yeah, from now on, before each season, we're going to have somebody come out and just give it a once over, because trying to find someone to come and work on it when it's the middle of the season like that is always terrible. And I missed a 33. So 33.26. This was a pretty pink color too. Look at that, pretty pink. 33.26. All right, and then I need to organize all my 3800s because that's what I have left. So don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. All right, 3830. These are wildly different colors as well. One's quite a bit darker than the other. 3830. Oh, and I did find a couple of containers where I had used the ones with washi tape, and the stickers are peeling off much easier. So definitely once the next Oraloa kit I will use these washi taped containers, because that just makes it that much easier to pull off the stickers, and then I don't have to spend time using my Goo Gone to clean it off. All right, 3841, and these are ABs. This was my favorite AB, I think, this really pretty baby blue. And now I have extras so I can put them in something else. Look at those, aren't those pretty? All right, then 3842. Ooh, I'm getting close to being done. Just a few more colors. Oh, and there's one stuck in the back. Come on, get out of there. Okay, there's that. Then 3846. Got to be getting to the end, because I'm getting to the end of the numbers, right? Okay, do have some work left after this because I need to clean all the stickers off, but that's okay. 3856. Last two colors here, and then I will show you my trash, and then I will clean everything off of the table here so that I can show you what the finished kit looks like. Now, unfortunately, I cannot film out in my dining room where I normally would to show you guys what it looks like because it's so big. So I'll just have to kind of zoom you around the kit, and then I will post a picture at the end of what the whole finished thing looks like, but it's too big to kind of fit on my table here. So yeah, just got to do the best that I can. All right, so you can see here I've got all of the drills emptied out of the container. So I'm going to move these off to the side. Oh, let me show you my trash. Now this was a 60 by 60 kit, so here is all my trash. Some of this were things that I put on the wrong symbol, so I peel them off. That's why they're a bit sticky. But you can see for a 60 by 60 kit, there's hardly any trash at all. So again, some of them, and for me, especially if it is in the wrong tray, I don't go hunting to put it anywhere. Like if a color, there's a pink in the purples or whatever, that pink just gets thrown in my trash. So there may be nothing wrong with the drill, but it just goes in the trash because of that reason. But you can see there's a couple that had some tabs in it, some misshapen ones, some pieces of plastic. But yeah, overall, not, that square is actually from another kit that just ended up underneath my canvas somehow, so ignore that. But other than that, not a huge amount of trash for the size kit that it is. Okay, so let me clear this all off and I will be right back to show you the finished canvas. Don't go anywhere. And here is the completed kit. So I will get as much of this on the screen as I can. Let me zoom out a little bit more. And there you go. Okay, so we'll only get about half of it on the screen, but I'll show you. I'll zoom around. But you can see this just a kind of very fantastical, whimsical, colorful kit. So there was quite a bit of multi-placing up here in the sky, which made it go faster once I got to the end because I worked bottom to top. But you can see all the different ABs. There's this AB, this AB. She's got ABs in her hair here. There's some down here. There's a blue one over here. There's some yellow down here. So just tons of ABs in this kit and lots of pastel, you know, pinks and yellows and greens and blues. Actually, standing back and looking at this, you know, I think this is one of those pieces where you find something every time you look at it. Like when I started on this kit, I wasn't quite sure what it was supposed to be, other than this sweet young girl and this kind of fantastical landscape with these kind of weird, you know, I don't know if these are supposed to be fruits on this tree or just that tree looks like that. Sometimes I feel like these look like little hands or fingers on the tree. And then as you move down, you get to the lovely girl and, you know, more trees, more background, the fantastical plants. This, again, tree looks like it has some fruit on it. And I don't know if this is meant to be a tree, but this almost looks like legs and then like a bird with a little arched neck. But then there's like this tree coming out of it. So I don't know if that's just supposed to be like this is a separate tree and that's a separate thing. But yeah, just one of those pieces of art for me that the more you look at it, the more you find. I think the girl came out really well. I love the blue ABs in her hair. I think that adds quite a bit. And she, yeah, just, it was a lot of confetti. I won't say that it wasn't a lot of confetti. It was, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. I like confetti. And there was enough multi-placing to, you know, make me happy in other spots. A lot of her hair had quite a bit of multi-placing. Her hairband was multi-placing. This yellow of the background in several different places. There was multi-placing. The dark blue of the sky, the night sky, was a lot of multi-placing. Here in her shirt, a lot of multi-placing with the blue that was in her shirt. Again, more blue ABs kind of wrapped around her arms here. And I think they did a really good job of adding in all the different ABs and making them work well within the kit itself. So yeah, I'm super happy with how this turned out. I will post a picture of the whole thing over there so you guys can kind of, or maybe I'll just do it full screen so you guys can see what the entire finished painting looked like. But yeah, I'm really happy with how it turned out. Again, my drill placement is not perfect. If you zoom in, you will see that, you know, that everything is not perfect, but I'm okay with that. My enjoyment is in the doing of the kit. It doesn't have to be perfect for me to enjoy it, so I'm good with that. And it would still look good, you know. If I hung this up in my house and somebody wanted to comment on my drill placement, then yeah, it's not going to bother me. It's all good. Okay, and lots of ABs in this tree here. You can see that pretty pink AB that I like so much, just a lot of that right there. Yeah, great kit. Can definitely recommend Oraloa. Good drills, good canvas. It is a soft lint. They do the scalloping on the edges. I actually think they do a really good job with their poured glue, so you don't have like huge overhang on the sides. I always appreciate that. Nice clear symbols, lots of ABs in most of their kits. You know, when they first started as a company, I don't think they had but more than 1 or 2 ABs, and they've gone back and redone a bunch of their kits to add additional ones in. And they have some really great artists that I absolutely love, so I'm excited to do another kit by them. But yeah, so I will put a link to this kit down below so that you guys can go check it out. I highly encourage you to check out their website as well. They have a ton of different artists, and they have some really cute, amazing kits. That's it for me today, guys. Thanks so much for sticking around till the end of the video. Before you leave, don't forget to do all the things. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. That helps me out a lot. Hit that subscribe button. That helps me out even more. I'm really close to a goal, so I'd love to meet that. And hit that bell notification icon so that you can be informed of future uploads. And as always, guys, thanks so much for watching. You guys, my head wasn't attached, so I do have some because I put them in the wrong bag. No wonder. All right, come out of there and go in there. All of you, that would be nice. Okay, is that all of you? Yes. Okay, so I don't have any ABs, but I did have, ooh, look at those two wildly different colors.